Greetings, Studio Scrappers. This is Studio Scrapping with Amy. I'm your host, Amy Yulin, independent consultant with Close to My Heart. It's August, and you know what that means. Time for the new idea book. I'm so excited to share this with you today. So visit my website, studioscrapping.blogspot.com. Go to shop and then idea book. You'll click on idea book and it'll bring up a screen that will give you the current idea books from which you can order. We're going to click on the Autumn Winter 2011 idea book. And here you will be able to flip through the pages of the idea book. And the great thing about looking at the online idea book is that you can zoom in when you see some of your favorite paper packets. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here because I love this Studio J layout. So notice that it zooms in and it shows you a close-up of the page. And you'll notice that this is a new pattern. It's also got a new kit, and so I'm going to go ahead and head over to Studio J and show you those right now. So what I love about the launch of a new idea book with Studio J is that all of the new papers are in Studio J. So before you even have the papers in your hand, you can play with them in Studio J, which is so very exciting. So when you go to Kits, click on New Kits, and it's going to bring up the current kits that are available. And you'll notice one like Discovery and Independence Day. Those are retired kits from about, I don't know, I want to say like 2004, maybe 2005. And so they brought them back as Studio J only kits. But this kit, Man-Made, is a members-only kit, and that was the one that was pictured on page 11 of the idea book. But you'll also see that we've got the new paper packets: Believe, Dreamin', Elemental, Mischief, Roxy, Sonoma, Typeset, I love it, and Wonderland. So what you can do is, let's say you are like me and you absolutely love Typeset. You can go ahead and click on that and hit continue. And we'll let this take a second to load in. And you can see we've got all of the old patterns are still there. We still got our members only patterns. But then we also have a couple of new patterns. So first of all is the photo op pattern. And again, that was the one that was pictured on page 11 of the idea book. And it's a members only pattern. I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial later that will show you how to recreate that particular layout. But then you'll also see there's a pattern called No Limits. And look, it's just chugging along, trying to load an image in there. Go ahead and select that, and we hit continue. And you notice that the kit mixes are non-existent, because when we select one of those, this is truly a no limit layout. If you are a digital scrapper, or you want to share some of the JPEG images with other people that have Studio J memberships, and you want them to be able to order the layouts you've created, we have it now. I'm so excited. When this came up on yesterday, I was literally doing the Studio J happy dance. There are so many things that I have planned for this particular layout. I literally can't wait. I'm so super excited. So that will be for another day. I will try to calm down now, but it's really hard because it's really exciting. So I'll go ahead and choose photo op instead. So again, our kit mixes come in, and I'm going to go ahead and just select one. It doesn't matter. But the beauty of this is that, let's say you ordered the typeset kit and you're waiting for it to come in. You can play with it in here. You can look and see what the papers look like close up. And so let me hide my thumbnails here. I'm going to go to my paper. And let's say I just want to take a little closer look at this vineyard berry paper that has text on it. I want to see what that's all about a little bit closer. So I'm able to just load in that paper. And it's kind of taking me a little while because I switched over to a new program. I'm using Safari right now. And so when I was using Internet Explorer, it seemed to be going a little bit faster. And I don't know if that is just because my all my images were cached, or if it's just my computer's slow tonight. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'm just going to have faith that it'll eventually load in, and we can look at some of these other papers while we're waiting for that to load in. So if I go ahead and let's zoom, and I'm going to scroll over here to the bottom right. And again, you can see it gives you a close-up image of what this paper looks like. Now, we probably don't want to be zoomed into 400. That distorts it a little bit, but even like 200, you can see close-up versions of this paper. Like in the idea book, there's no way you're going to be able to tell that there's little bits of text behind these flower images, but you can clearly see that here. Same with all of these numbers that, yeah, sure, there's text inside the numbers, but you can see that there's also little ledger and background text behind the numbers. And then when I scroll up here to the vineyard berry, you're going to be able to see that there's bits of text kind of going in all different directions, and that it's got some texture with different colors. And so it's really exciting. Like, I'm just very, very excited about the fact that you can check out what you're getting in Studio J, and then just simply play with Studio J as a true design studio while you wait for your papers to arrive. Or if you're anything like me and you don't have the patience to wait for the papers to arrive, you can just start creating right now. And I'm so excited about, I'm literally going to create a layout using every single paper packet in Studio J. I might not necessarily purchase every single paper packet, but I definitely am going to play with them in Studio J. So, the other thing is, make sure that while you're in here that you also look at the stickies, because you can go in and kind of look at the different embellishments that are available to you as you're looking at your paper. And while that loads in, I'm going to change the color. I think I'm going to change that to black. Okay, so you can see you've got a couple different colors of both the letters and the numbers. And then I'm going to go ahead and go down to my titles. And again, I'm just sort of multitasking here. I just want that to be a little bit darker. Okay, so let's say I wanted to completely get rid of this title, and I could put in "You're a star," or maybe I want to use "in a class of your own." And so these are the new compliments that they're actually in Canvas. And so these are really pretty in person. I like them a lot. And so that's the other thing. Like, let's say I played around with this, and before I purchase it, I decide, yep, sure enough, I'm going to have this be my title. You're a star right here. But before I print this out, I could simply delete that. And then when I get this layout printed out, I can just put that sticky back canvas right on top of my Studio J layout. And so I love this because you can play around with all of these different like journaling options, and they also include, let me go down to some of my accents, some of the other kits, not necessarily this one, but some of the other kits include rub-ons and things like that that come in the various kits. So it's really exciting. I hope that you will check out all of the kits. Make sure that you look at all of the various stickies and the borders, because I think that you are absolutely going to love what you see with Studio J. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so until next time, happy scrapping.